Welcome back to VUDU Garage. We're here with Nick. We've got a customer popped in today with a BMW M140. Running a couple of add-ons currently, so it's got all the bolt-ons really. Panel filter, downpipe, Remus catback. Currently running a JB Plus. It's given him a little bit of issue. Sometimes it feels mint, other times it feels a little bit
What's the
flat.
With the JB Plus, is it which sensors does it actually plug into? Is it just boost control?
It's just the boost control at the front, plugs into a map sensor.
So essentially it just ramps the boost up a little bit.
Ramps the boost up, which we all know is not the best way to do things. No, because
I'm assuming it's not adjusting any fueling, so it's probably making effects onto the short-term fuel trims. So the ECU will automatically put some extra fuel in if you're running a bit more boost. The downside to that is that it's only programmed to add a certain amount, so if you increase the boost it adds that certain amount which is there for safety, at which point if it goes into something that's not safe, so for whatever reason there's no more adjustability within the ECU, so it can't add any more fuel. So yeah, I think that's where he's getting the thing of sometimes it feels mint, other times it'll give him a flat spot, or other times it then just throws a limp mode and a warning light on. He's followed us on YouTube, Instagram, etc., seen what we've done, and has come in for the added features of he wants our VUDU Stage 2 map, cold start delete because it's a bit loud with a decat, and wants our overrun map, so the pops and bangs and recalibrated sports display. What sort of power do we see out of our Stage 2 on the? I know obviously Ant's the expert when it comes to these BMWs.
Stage 2 we've seen should see anything from 450 to 460 horsepower.
It's hot today,
albeit
as well.
Today it is piping hot. I don't know if you can tell because my forehead.
Yeah, you are shining a bit on the camera.
I'm shining. It is warm in here, so fingers crossed. We should see anything from 450 to 460 horsepower. And
we'll get some graphs and stuff anyway, won't we?
I mean, in the video.
What'll be really interesting it'll be to see if it's still, because obviously we do a lot of Ford as well, and they with heat they really suffer. The larger displacement of this engine means that realistically it doesn't run an awful lot of boost to achieve those figures.
Yep.
So they do tend to be a little bit more consistent because you're not ramming the boost in there and it's not creating a lot of extra heat. I'll be really interested to see where it's at I mean, I'll check the ambient temperature, and when we catch back up with these guys, we'll let them know you know, what the ambient temperature is in here, but it is physically hot. We're all getting sweaty and sticky, so
it's hot.
It should be it's not great for tuning, but it'd be interesting to see what it does.
We've tuned, calibrated, customers 140. It's super hot in here. We can't get that over on the camera enough. We're melting. So the car's finished up doing
404 wheel.
Yes, wheel, which we work off about 12% correction factor, which will give you 450-ish, about 50-ish horsepower, and it's done about the same in foot-pounds, 445 to 450 foot-pounds. Customers left, you'll see him do a launch on the video. He's over the moon with it and loves the pops and bangs and the way how aggressive it feels, but nice and linear power.
It's the consistency that it's
And
come back about. I mean, we did like 20 pulls, all within a few horsepower, given the heat as well.
Yeah, 20, 8.5 degrees.
I think he's very pleased with how hot it, you know, given how consistent it is with the heat, and the fact that he was complaining that the old tuning box was sometimes really good, and then other times it'd just back off and feel flat.
Flat spots. Yeah.
So I mean, Ant will put a graph on.
We'll put a graph in at the end.
I think we'll. It'd be nice to get the opportunity to do some outside footage of one of these cars, but I mean, it's just difficult, obviously, public roads and all that sort of stuff. You know what it's like. So yeah, if you can do us a favour and like and subscribe to the channel, we'll try and keep doing these a bit more relaxed and steady away. And if there's anything that you want us to look at or talk about,
stick it in the comments.